If you like the show and you like to keep us around, why not support us at patreon.com/Geekykeys. For as little as $1 or more a month, you can get access to things like early episodes and much, much more. Simply go to patreon.com/Geekykeys and click on Become a Patron. That's patreon.com/Geekykeys. Hey guys, and welcome to the very last episode of 2015. This is episode 15. Did not plan it that way. Guess we just got lucky. Yes, we got a jam-packed show coming up for you today. And let me tell you what we're going to be talking about. In our science news, LA's gas leak could be a global disaster. We're also going to be watching the last 60 years of space junk accumulate around our planet. And we're going to be talking about a very disturbing fact that gonorrhea could soon be untreatable. Yes, in tech news, we're going to be talking about 2016, the year of artificial intelligence. And in our movies we can't wait to see, we're going to be talking about movies to look forward to in 2016. Yes, we got all that coming up. I will see you straight after this. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's jump straight into our science news for this episode. We're going to be talking about LA's gas leak that could be a global disaster. Now, I saw this article on Gizmodo.com. Definitely go and check this one out. Very interesting read. Now, one of the worst environmental disasters of the decade is currently underway in a quiet community 5 miles northwest of Los Angeles. Now, the methane-rich natural gas has been spewing into the air at an estimated rate of nearly 1,300 metric tons per day for the last 2 months. Now, experts are calling this a climate version of basically a BP oil spill, and it will not be contained anytime soon. Now, there has been reports from the Porter Ranch residents for the last few weeks. They have been reporting headaches, nausea, dizziness, and obviously other symptoms. Now, this one is very, very disturbing. It doesn't look like they're going to be containing the leak anytime soon. So yes, definitely another wake-up call for us to be looking at better ways to manage alternative to fossil fuels. But yes, very, very disturbing. I think we are on a depressive note for this episode because we're going to be talking about watching the last 60 years of space junk accumulating around Earth. I feel embarrassed a little bit for the human race at this moment. Now, they've got a video on Gizmodo.com that you can go and check out. I'll be posting a link on our Twitter and Facebook page for you, as well as in the show notes, and you can go and watch the video as well. Now, basically, this is what it says, alright? We humans have been littering our cosmic background with spent satellites, rocket holes, and other discarded debris fragments for as long as we had the technological know-how. Now, new data has driven this whole search and trying to track all of the space junk floating around outside. But here's the disturbing one, alright? By 2007, the number of trackable pieces of space junk, ranging from apple-sized fragments to entire rocket engines, has topped 9,000. Alright, now as of 2012, more than 23,000 objects larger than 2 inches, that's 5 centimeters in metric, in diameter, have been tracked by the US Space Surveillance Network. Now, there are some ideas floating around. I think we've all seen the movie Gravity with Sandra Bullock, and so that's basically what will happen. Anything going from our planet or to our planet could be in danger. Now, fortunately, there are a number of ideas on the table for cleaning it all up, and this includes space-grade fishing nets, trash-seeking laser telescopes, and autonomous vacuum cleaners. Basically, yes, we are thinking outside the box because this is not a normal problem. This is the first time humanity deals with a problem like this. Alright, moving on to our next topic for today. Gonorrhea could soon be untreatable. Now, I saw this on iflscience.com. Definitely go and check this one out. It's weird. A little bit weird, but it makes sense. All right, just a little bit of a background on this. The United Kingdom's chief medical officer has sent a warning to all doctors that the sexually transmitted disease gonorrhea could evolve to the point where it cannot be treated, returning humanity basically to a pre-penicillin era. All right, now basically what happens with this is patients come in, doctors prescribe antibiotics. The patients go home, take a couple of doses of the antibiotics, feel a lot better, don't continue on with the treatment, and basically what happens is not all of the bacteria or virus basically gets destroyed gets destroyed. So they evolve to be basically resistant to these antibiotics that are being prescribed for this disease, basically. So what you end up having is a resistant strain of this disease, and obviously it gets carried over very, very quickly. So normal prescription drugs do not work. And this is basically what's happening with this whole gonorrhea story. Now, basically it seems that just as medicine starts to make sex a little bit more safer from one threat, another one rises basically in its place. Obviously HIV, now we got this whole gonorrhea scare thing going on, and it's basically not entirely coincidental, right? The arrival of better treatments for HIV, at least in the developed world, may have led to an increased number of people not practicing safer sex. And this is basically what happens. So yes, if there are any children listening to this, please, basically teens and a little bit older, please practice safer sex. I mean, this is something you would not want. Gonorrhea is not something that you want to mess around with. I know it sounds like an STD, but it's not. It basically, left untreated, it could basically infect your brain, affect your bones, and so on and so forth. So yes, don't know why we got all these serious stories for today, but we're gonna move on to our tech news, and we're gonna be talking about 2016, the year of artificial intelligence. Alright, now this is an article I saw on technewsworld.com, but definitely go and check out the link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as in the show notes, and then you can go and check it out for yourself. Now 2016 is looking like the year where we are really seeing an impact of artificial intelligence. Now this isn't just because Elon Musk launched a startup with that in mind, it is also because so much of what we'll be seeing around us basically has an advanced form of intelligence in it. Now examples of this includes drones that automatically navigate around obstacles, the first viable self-driving car prototypes, IBM Watson solutions, basically for average people who can then use artificial intelligence. And you have seen this before, robotic vacuum cleaners that seem to think for themselves and not bounce off the walls as much as they used to. Now by the end of 2016, we'll expect to see a number of companies that are raised up because of their unique use of artificial intelligence. So I think it's a very cool thing that we are moving closer and closer to this. Self-sufficient robots who can think for themselves. But yeah, I think before we even go close to that, we definitely have to check out or talk about the ethical background, especially for this. What to use it for, what not to use it for. But at the moment, I think we're pretty safe. At the moment, I think our lives are pretty cool with these gadgets coming out every single day who can think a little bit for themselves and make our lives a little bit easier. Am I right? Yes. Now I'd love to hear your opinion on this as well. So go check us out on Twitter and Facebook, and then just leave your comments below this article, and then we can talk about it a little bit. But yes, we're gonna move on to our movies we can't wait to see. and we're going to be talking about movies to look forward to in 2016. Now, if you want to go and check it out, they got 28 over there. It's on theatlantic.com. It's on their entertainment page, but I'll be posting a link on our Twitter and Facebook page as well as in the show notes, and then you can go and check it out for yourself if you want to see what's coming up in 2015. Now, I'm just going to talk about 1 or 2 or 4. Now, they got everything on there from next year releasing everything from Zoolander 2. Yes, that's releasing on February 12th. I think you remember that. Do you know that it's been 15 years since that movie came out? 15 years. Yes, and now they finally decided to make a sequel. We also got Zootopia coming up on the 4th of March. Now, this is Disney's newest animated entry and basically set in the world of anthropomorphic animals. Alright, and then the 2 movies that I absolutely cannot wait for is Batman vs. Superman, The Dawn of Justice, which will be releasing on March 25th, and obviously Captain America, The Civil War, that's releasing on May 6th. So yes, we are definitely looking forward to those movies. Cannot wait until March for Batman vs. Superman, even in May for Captain America. It's going to be a very, very long wait, but it'll be interesting to see the final trailers and stuff they're releasing on those, so that we can get a little bit more of a glimpse of what's going to be happening. But yes, that is the end of our show. That is the end of our show for 2015. Can you believe it? Another year has come and gone. I hope you guys had an amazing year, and I hope 2016 will be even better. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit corny and say I hope all your dreams come true in 2016. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Still, if you want to go and support the show, please do so at patreon.com/geekykeys. Your $1 or more a month could help us a lot. Yes, we got some new stuff coming up in 2016 as well, so stay tuned for that. But otherwise, Happy New Year. I will see you with our first episode of 2016.